Hi, this is Saskia from Paper and Journaling, and thanks for watching. And today I'm going to create a travel folder, just a folder for my travel papers. And I use a Tim Holtz paper it's 12 inch by 12. That's 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. And I I cut it off at 24 centimeters. That's around. How much is that? That's around 8.5 inch, like that. And it's a bit longer than the side of A4 paper. The papers they always come out of the printer. And yes, I'm going to glue that on so that I will have a 3-fold. And then it's nice and equal. Then are able to put in 3 kinds of papers. And now you're thinking, of course, why on earth are you taking a travel folder with you when everything is digital? Well, I shall tell you. We once had all our information on digital, and a week before we left, my phone was as dead as possible and he didn't do anything anymore. And at that moment, it's very difficult to it was a few years ago. We didn't know what kind of new telephone I wanted, so we said after the holiday we're going to buy a new phone. So we only take one phone with us. But 2 days before we went, my husband's phone fell into the toilet. And that didn't work either. So that phone was from his work, and he would receive a new phone, but by the time he would receive it, we were on holiday. So we left home without we had to do everything on paper. So I'm going to make the folders inside from old envelopes, and I only use the bottom side like this. So we had no phones to go. Look, this is perfect for papers, and it's quite good stuff. So only nice papers on top. That's the best, of course. But we didn't have any phone with us on a holiday to Spain, and I must say it was really awful and lovely at the same time. We had a round trip, so we had a car, but we didn't have Google Maps, and we didn't have any navigation inside, so we took a map with us, and I was sitting with the map on my chair and trying to find the right roads. And that was fun, and it was just fun. I did that in the early days. We did that all, and that was very nice. And it was very quiet as well. We didn't have incoming phone calls. We didn't have WhatsApp news, nothing. And we had to look for a phone on the streets to call home. That's always funny as well. And with this paper, I'm going to create a separate envelope. And it's just an ordinary envelope I create. Well, this paper is nicer. And but for that reason, I'm always taking my travel papers on paper with me. And what I said, we're going to Ireland. It's the first time I'm going to Ireland. I've never been there. I've been to many places, but never went to Ireland. My husband went there for his work several times, and he said it's lovely, but if you're going for work, it's always different, because then you're working and you're very happy when you see when you have 2-3 hours available to see something in the countryside or something like that. So he doesn't know a lot either, but he says it's beautiful. And we went to Ireland, not to Ireland, to Scotland, Wales, England. And I'm thinking that Ireland might be a bit like that, you know, hills, rain. I hope they have scones, but I'm not sure if Irish people are just as fond of that as well. For the third full part, I'm just make an insert. I don't know if that's calling as well. Well, it's an insert. But okay, so yes, we're going on a spring break, and my son is very happy as well. He said it's the first time flying for him, and it's not totally true, simply because he flew when he was 1 year old, but he can't remember, of course. I flew a lot of times. I was a stewardess a long time ago, but I never went to Dublin or that kind of, no, never that part. Yeah, that works. And now it's the time to make it nice and to use the stamps. I have a very nice box of Cavallini & Co. With travel stamps. And now it's the time to use them. It's always a frightening moment, because if you stamp wrong, then you can't change it anymore. But this one succeeds. I'm not really sure why I'm going to use the envelope in the middle for. I don't have papers for that yet, but I can imagine that if I come somewhere, see something nice, that I will keep that nice souvenir, and then I can put it in. There are some really small letters on the bottom under the envelope on this part, so I'm going to use some washi tape to cover that, and I'm trying to make it a bit smaller. And now not too long, of course, because if it's too long, then my papers can't get in. And where we're going to, in the summer, we don't know. Last year we went to a week to Germany, and we stayed in the Netherlands. It was the first time that we stayed in the Netherlands. We're normally going abroad, but of course, due to the corona, it was all the rules and all the things were changing every week. So we thought we'll be safe and we stay in the Netherlands. But we are Dutch, and Dutch people travel. That's not so difficult, because when you're driving just 2 hours to the east or to the east or to the south, then you're already in another country. And honestly to say, I don't know where we're going to this summer. Normally we love to go for a week or 3. Yeah, sometimes we went 4 weeks. In the Netherlands, that's no problem. You can, when you start working, you have 22 days holidays, and when you work longer, kind of years, then you have more days. So it's possible to leave for 4 weeks, and there is no problem. You still have your job. That's and everyone does it. So then it's normal, and it's very good for your health. It's very good for spending time with your family, to be abroad, to see something else, to get new ideas. It's to take a rest, a good rest, and we like to lay on the beach as well. We like to walk. And we love to go to France or Spain. But this time something different. Well, and this is what I created, the map, and I was thinking of something around like, look, I shall tell you later. This is what I create inside. 2 bookmarks. I shall, in the left corner, I will show you how you create this, the Hi There bookmark. And I always need bookmarks because I read a lot, so then I'm sure that I have some bookmarks with me. I'm not putting a paper around, a rope around. I don't think so. This is the flight information from the KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, and my travel papers, of the car papers, the rental. And I booked 2 places to stay by Airbnb. But there were so many papers which we didn't need, so I just put the addresses on a small paper. And well, this is it. I don't think I leave a rope around. It folds very well. It feels good like this. If you like this video, please give a like. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!